United Nations Population Report predicts that the world population will hit 8 billion by 2026, with hopping 1.5 billion in India. This increased population rate demands improved medical facilities, only to realize there are not adequate doctors on roll, leading to deaths of nearly 1 million Indians every year and close to 700 million having no access to specialist care. According to World Health Organization reports, we have 0.7 doctors per thousand population, which is lower as compared to the ratio of 0.3 in Russian Federation, 3.8 per thousand in Argentina, 2.4 per thousand in the US. For primary health care, the Indian government spends only about 30% of the country's total healthcare budget, which seems to be a penny in comparison to healthcare delivery in the US and the UK. We therefore provided a futuristic approach to support the existing healthcare system by designing a multi-purpose health parameter monitoring chair with e-diagnostic feature within a medical booth, analogous to an ATM booth. Let us now walk you through our idea. But before that, we need to assume a golden rule: high-speed internet connectivity in the upcoming years. A person feeling unwell may stop by and seek entry into such a booth by surpassing a fingerprint scanner, maintaining database of the patient. A helper will be there to assist him to the chair placed in front of the monitor. The session starts, webcam starts. The monitor displays a command asking the patient to choose his language of preference. Abiding by the commands displayed on the monitor, the helper assists the patient to take up all the medical tests, namely blood pressure, ECG, electronic stethoscope, weight, and preliminary eye checkup, all of which signifies a huge application of wearable electronics. All these recorded data will be transferred to the monitor via Bluetooth. Here we display the multi-purpose health parameter monitoring chair from different views and angles for our better understanding of the system. Monitor then displays a message giving choice to the patient whether he wants to consult a doctor. If the patient approves of the request to consult a doctor and the doctor is available, he is contacted online. He diagnoses the patient listening to his symptoms, and he decides whether the patient needs a blood test or not. If a blood test is needed, the helper helps him to take the test. The reports are then transferred to the doctor, who then prescribes him medicines. Reports will be stored in the cloud server for future use. It will be run through a filter with checks for potential cases of corruption. If it passes, then there should not be any problem, but if it does not, then it will go to an evaluator. He and the doctor must agree about the prescription. The patient then receives a final prescription with an imprinted barcode which contains the generic medicine names and the dosage and the details of the tests he had been tested. If the doctor is not available or he had not opted for a doctor, then the patient is given a prescription which contains only the details of the reports that he had been tested. The prescription is then printed. The pharmacy will scan the barcode with an app specially built for them and give them the prescribed medicines. Estimated time of the entire session is 30 minutes, where all the tests are done. The prevalent medical system does not provide access to so many tests within such a time span of just 30 minutes. The tangible benefits of our system is that it is fast and versatile, but we also have other benefits such as preventing corruption at its nascent stage. In India, we do not have a record of the medical database. This system will help in building one. Besides, the system will be more organized and it will be helping in raising health awareness among ordinary people, as preliminary health diagnosis is free of cost. Our calculation says that it will be sufficient to set up a booth for 500 people.
Created using Powtoon.